See, right? So first and foremost, I want to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Shai Ba'ashem Kakodash. It's a government, a person, and elders agreement, and well, teachers are person in truth, and we teach politicians, so they can push you with no truth and sincerity day in and day out, and constantly in season or season, which is Shalom. You know, once again, going into a video here, and I just going into this post here, it just to show how it is Esau really and truly is the enemy, right? They don't love you, and they would never love you all, no matter what it is, no matter how they might smile, they might put on a smile, they might put on a little they might try to show a little love, right? They might try to show a little love for you, for Jake, but really and truly behind those smile is literally hatred. You understand? Behind those little laughs is literally hatred. Now they know they have to deal with you all. They want to use you all, you know. So they would obviously, you know, how to put it fair, they would keep you wrong. Just like, for example, they make plenty of these chicks believe that voting and all this other stuff will help them when it never did, right? And then you see these chicks outside there, they literally they literally fight for these politicians that would never love them, right? But nonetheless, as I said, going into the sports here and just showing how it is that they show the hatred, you understand? The disgust for Jake. They're not even hiding it no more. It's just literally outside there, right? Now this person name is Robbie Starbuck, right? Let me see. New film, The War on Children, streaming now. War on Children, Cuban American. Robbie Starbuck, right? So he puts up: an American dad faces 12 years in prison for having a tiny bit of hunting ammo in his carry-on bag in Turks and Caicos, right? You see, he could miss his son growing up over this. Do not visit there until he's sent home. Let TCI Premier know what you think about this. So the post that he puts up is an American dad and faces 12 years for carrying ammo to another country, right? And we know, according to the laws and so forth, this is what has taken place. Now, let me show you what I mean when I say that they hate you all, right? So let me just go down here. So this person mark, it's so weird, but I never accidentally packed bullets when traveling to another country. Let's say you don't handle. So he just basically trying to find an excuse of why this man should not get 12 years. Now this man is literally like him, i.e. the man, right? So it's I'm gonna go down a little bit, right? So this is where it reached here now. You see, why is this different than Brittany Griner? We oblige other laws as a society, or we do not. We can work to get him back, but look to extort an entire group of people to do so is out of sequence. Why is this different than Griner for the position to change? Now, I was reading through some of the comments, and literally this same person here, this Robbie fella, when Brittany got locked up, he was literally stating that she should be thrown in prison for life or however long it is, and she break the laws. But now it's someone like him, right? It's all of a sudden it should be forgiven, and this person had ammo on them. You understand? This person had shells on them, right? So she knowingly broke the law, smuggling drugs in, right? Now we know the Brittany Griner situation was literally political, right? It said this guy has a few spare bullets from a hunting trip and had no clue it was illegal. It has also always only been a fine until extremely recently. Cases are widely different. So you see how he's making up excuses for people of his own, but he's stating for Brittany Griner, right, that she knowingly broke the law, right? So this person had no clue it was illegal. Are you serious? I think everyone know it's illegal to bring ammo or guns internationally. This person smuggling drugs. I thought it was a vape pen. Now watch this person it was. They say he has to exaggerate to make the point. She didn't have bricks of coke taped to her body. It was goofy vape pen. And nonetheless, all those things are beside, but it's just to show how it is that that Esau really and truly don't love yours. He can make excuse for his own, but when it comes to Jake, it have none, right? And they continue to show the hatred for us. They say, but it's the law over there. Don't break the law. Isn't that what you all said about Brittany Griner, right? It says she knowingly broke the law. So you see, he keep on stating that he knowingly broke the law. But for the guy that is of his own, right? He want people to forgive, right? They say the guy has a few spare bullets from a hunting trip at the bottom of his bag and had no clue it was illegal, right? It has also always only been a fine until extremely. In Grener's case, drug possession has always been a heavy disdain in Russia. Cases are widely different and ridiculous to compare, right? It says she smuggled drugs in. It says, bro, she had a small canister of cannabis oil. This is how racism works. Look how you judge, giving him the benefit of a doubt that he didn't know. How do we know he's not an arms dealer, right? But again, this is why when I was reading it, this is why it comes to my mind, a perpetual hatred. You see, Jake just try to make Esau try to understand a point of view when literally they won't. Because they hate you all. They don't love you all. They hate you all. You understand? So explaining this to him here, because he trying to make an excuse for a person of his kind. But for the people that he hate, he would not. And that's just literally, how to put it fair, that is common sense because they hate you all. You know? So let me go to our scripture here. Right? I'm gonna go to our scripture here. This is the book of Ezekiel chapter 35. I go read from verse 5. It said, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that the iniquity had an end. Right? So it said, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, right? And who is he talking about? The hatred that Esau has for Israel. You understand? And the true Israelites as that. Not who they want to paint as Israelites today. Right? But it said, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and that is what they have for us. So trying to explain, trying to the hatred that he have it's there. It's a perpetual hatred, right? A perpetual hatred. It's because just like he come back here to say what? They say an arms dealer with 4 bullets. I didn't call Grena a drug trafficker because she only had a personal amount. You jump into wild south. She knowingly broke the law with an understanding that Russia doesn't mess around with drugs law. This guy committed a crime that was punished with a small fine up to until 5 minutes ago. This person had just smuggling a half-used vial of THC. Just take the L. She didn't smuggle drugs, right? But again, when they go into that case and so forth, we know it's judgment. But at that point in time, Russia and America was doing going through the stuff. So it was like a example was being made. She was just choosing to be that, right? But you could see just how he making excuses. You could see how he making excuses for the Edomite, right? Who get locked up with a gun, right? Who get locked up with sorry, not gun, ammo. But when it comes to Jake, she deserve it. You understand? Jake deserve it. And that is just to show that the perpetual hatred that they have for us. And you know the thing about it? You know, Israelites would see these things, see these people saying these things, and they would still run behind them. They would still fight for these people when all they have with them is hate. You know, the hate that they have for you. Right? Because that is what they have. They just have that perpetual hatred. You'll continue to believe you'll continue to believe that these people are your friends when literally they are your enemies, right? They're enemies, and your enemies would never want anything that's good for you. They wouldn't want anything that I know that anything that's good for you. They wouldn't want to see it. That is what it is. They're enemies. You understand? That is why they could talk this way, they could behave this way, because they know that they hate us, right? They hate us. Right? I'm trying to find a scripture here. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 83. I'll read from verse 1. It says, keep not thou silence, O God, hold not thy peace, and be not still, O God. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They didn't say love, they said them that hate thee. And that is what our enemies have against us, hate. And the same way they watch us as enemies, they are our enemies. But Jake believe in this concept where together and know the change and so forth. No, they're not. You know, that hatred will always be there. I would say a perpetual hatred, you know, everlasting. They say they have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. And that is what they continue to do, even unto this day, right? They said they have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. That is what they did. And they fake themselves. You know, they put themselves to be Israel, but they are not. Right? It say the tabernacles of Edom. And they tell a call out who our enemies are. The tabernacles of Edom and the Ishmaelites of Moab, of the Hagarenes, Gebal and Ammon and Amalek. Right? The Philistines were the inhabitants of Tyre. Asher also is joined with them. They have holpen the children of Lot. Right? So you see our enemies. But as it mentioned here, it mentioned straight for who first, the tabernacles of Edom. That perpetual hatred will always be there, no matter what it is. He trying to make excuses for a man that literally had ammo on a flight. Which is it's just basically common sense. You don't even need to know the flight law to know just having ammo on that is literally you're going to get locked up. Right? So he can make excuse for his own, but when it comes to Jake, you see the hate. You understand? These are the kind of guys that your Israelite to run to, look up to. You understand? So this person, Mark, why didn't you have the same energy for Brittany Griner? In my view, Brittany was chosen as part of a race card war, and it seemed like this guy forgot he had it. However, if another non-white man made a genuine mistake, I like to see the same level of attention. And basically what she says is true, because if it was a black man that had four shots on a thing, he wouldn't be saying that, you know. But again, what I was getting to was the hatred that they have for Jake. You understand? They rather see you rot in the prison for minor stuff and so on. You know, see you die. You see these things. At the end of the day, they know they are our enemies. They know we are the enemies. You understand? And they know that I hatred from birth. Right? Say, hey, don't hey, keep thinking these people are your friends, when all they want to do is see you fall. Right? So with that, we give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yoshai, Ba'ashem Kakadash. We sit down and say, personal elders agree, most and our teachers are passing the truth, and we see salutations, so the accurate pushing wood on the truth and sincerity, day in and day out, and constantly in season and season. We say Shalom.